Hello everyone, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 4 of our Capitalism Lab Sean Co. Let's Play. It is May of 1994. Our company has $5 million, and when we left off, we were paying off our debt, so we were debt-free. We weren't even just paying off our debt. We already had completed that task. We were debt-free and looking to probably do some corporate structure things. So let's see. I know you need to build a corporate headquarters at some point. I don't quite remember what that does. So $2.5 million to set up an HQ. I could rather get that R&D center going. So we're going to set up some R&D. We're going to keep it over here. I think this makes a nice hometown for us. So we'll go ahead and set up R&D. Now, what we could do is we could look somewhere with cheaper wages and set up our corporate infrastructure there, and then look at expanding into that town as well. Like we could set up our headquarters and stuff here in China. You know, let's do that. Let's see if that reduces our costs on all sorts of stuff, really. With the headquarters, there's no need to have it anywhere near anything. So, you know, we may as well have it out here in the boonies in China. 1.5 looks like it's going to be the cheapest we're going to run into. That's got to be the lowest possible rate. So let's go ahead and buy that right there. And this is an R&D center. So I think what you want to do, you set up a R&D department and then you connect them together, right? So I think, I can't quite remember. I know there's some multiplicative areas that like you want to set up a certain number or something, but we're going to start R&D, and we are going to see if we can improve our bed. So we're going to do that, and so if we go for 6 months, we'll get 2 points. If we go for a year, we'll get 8. 2 years, we get 20. Usually I like to go the long term, not the 10 years. That didn't used to be a thing. I think 3 years used to be the longest term. But we're going to just go with 1 year for now and do that R&D up. Now, I wonder how much money this costs to run. I guess we can find out by speeding it up a little bit. And we're going to see where our money goes. But that wasn't as expensive to set up as I thought it might be. So it's possible that we can R&D. Now, you two are connected. Why are you not connected? You should be. Can you only connect 2? Is that what's going on? I don't know. All right, let's R&D the chair as well. Is it just chair? Yeah, there you go, chair. Okay, and we'll do the same thing. We'll do 1 year for 8. Oh, I think in order for that to have worked properly, I would have had to set the R&D on this square, and I think it only does the adjacent ones, and it doesn't transfer through all the way along the line. All right, well, I still want to see what happens with the profit from this firm here. Looks like we're going to be losing about $400,000 a month, maybe. Maybe it will only be 300,000 because we started this one in the middle of last month, so I don't know. Okay, so $300,000 a month. Well, it definitely looks like that's sustainable. So you know what? Let's go ahead and let's find out what happens when you do all of them at once, like that. And we're gonna do. So this is going to be an investment, but it's going to give us one fancy couch if it works out. If it doesn't work out, then I don't know what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, it doesn't have to be a fancy couch. It could be, well, because like, can we R&D cotton? Nope. So I wonder how we get a better kind of cotton. All right, let's make sure I'm doing this in the right square. It looks like I am. We're going to start R&D, and it's not couch, it must be sofa then. Sofa, there we go. So now we're going to get 17 in 1 year. So 2 of them would get us 8. 4 of them would get us 16. So we only get 1 extra for having that 5th one attached, which doesn't seem to be quite as cost effective. But this thing's going to cost us, what, 9 million, half million. Who knows? Who knows how much it's going to cost? Doesn't really matter because we got plenty of money. Let's get that corporate headquarters set up while we're at it. We're going to build a headquarters right there, and we'll just set it right across the street. And you guys can all live in China. So some of these have dependencies on one another. I think we can start with the CEO and maybe the finance department. And I think HR is relative as well. So this will allow me to start paying myself a salary. So that's kind of nice. We're going to set a salary there of, let's say, $500,000 a year is fine. Seem to be making plenty of money. They can afford that. And what does that do? Relocate. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to do that. Let's set up an H&R department. And so this will allow us to, this should allow us to set training level for all firms. So we're going to apply all. Yeah, great. Average training level 53,000. That's good. And over here, yeah, what does the finance department do? These will allow us to buy additional officers. Finance will allow us to set a dividend, which we could have done without a finance department. Set a pretty modest dividend for now. And public relations or investor relations. But you know what? That is a reminder that I think I'm going to leave that where it is. But I should be looking at our corporate brand information. So corporate details brand. Right now, each product has a unique brand, and that's fine. I'd really rather have a range brand, but I don't want to reset everything to 0. I think I'm going to sneeze. Well, instead of sneezing, I clicked the yes button to reset all my brands. So I guess we've reset all the brands. That's fine, you know. That's a shame because that means in our main city here, now our stuff is probably overpriced and probably not that well appreciated. Yeah, look at that. So I gotta lower all my prices until the brands catch up. Come on. I clicked it a bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a real shame. But you know, it's all right. It's a misclick, that's for sure. 359. Go a couple more. There we go. And this bed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I wasted a lot of money on advertising, and now I'm paying the price for it. Great. So 139, 350, 369. 139, 350, 369, and that is over here. Bed is going to be 369. Firm 350. Firm and 139 it must have been. Well, that's considerably more than it needs to be. Shave a few points off of that. You're good. You're barely good. Let's drop one more out of there. All right, well, could have been worse. Let's up our advertising a little to help make up for that. And I can do that over here too. We're still making a lot of money, so if we increase our advertising and yeah. So another thing I thought of that I'd forgotten about is when you're producing stuff like leather and other items, the quality is going to change based on, like, the quality of the cattle is going to improve as the farm, like, as I guess the people working here improve levels, the quality of the cattle will improve, and as people working here level up, the quality of the leather is going to improve. But when you have an inventory, so like this one is just fine. It probably wouldn't hurt for me to have an inventory section for this. I know I set up the thing to where I wasn't going to, but why not have it going when I'm not using the rest of the factory? I could always change some of this stuff around later on. We're going to take you out of there. So now we'll inventory up some leather. But like on the cotton, So those guys are purchasing. Even here, you're going to get, no, I guess that's not really changing things. But let's try looking at the farms, and let's try looking at our vegetable farm. There you go. So like this cotton is quality 30. And that cotton's all quality 30. Huh. What is that? Redirect supply lines. I don't think that changes anything. I'm going to eliminate that. Well, yeah, I don't know. What is our, yeah, there's no brand rating for that, so there's no point in worrying about the costs and so forth. I could set that up for everybody to buy. I could also set that up for everybody to buy. There's no need for me to hold on to all of it myself. I don't know that there's going to be anybody out there wanting to buy it. I don't know what my leather situation is going to be like, whether I'll have overstock or not. We do have the clock running, don't we? Looks like it's running on a very slow speed. Even speed 3 is slow. Speed 4 is pretty fast. Okay, so we're going to start accumulating a little bit of overstock. No, maybe not. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Still making tons of profit. Alright, so central bank has got a modest administrator, so that probably means that the interest rates are going to drop, which would mean that, oh, look at target strike, it's so cheap, let's buy up some of that. I don't even know whether that is good for the economy or not, what was just announced there, but I do know that this stock is really cheap, so we're going to buy it. And anything else down considerably? Bigger points. Might not be a bad idea to grab some more of that. Not that much though. It's a very expensive stock. Great. We'll take those. We still have $7 million and no debt. So I could almost buy another factor. Well, not quite. Because it's about $12 million for a factory. I could buy another retail store though, or pretty close to it. It looks like they're building up a little mall area over here. So let's start looking at how much a furniture store would cost. I don't know why I keep not being able to find where the furniture store is. So now traffic is terrible. 9. So 21 there, 27. $13 million to buy that land though. 15 on all of these. That's no good. Why 24 right there, that's pretty good. $12 million to buy it. Well, I'll have enough cash before too long. If I speed up the clock, we should get up to $24 million. We'll also be researching, improving our research on production capacity here before too long too. Actually, there's no need to really worry about the clock running out when we could just go ahead and borrow. Let's just borrow some money. Like $10 million should do it. Whoa, that's way too much. Let's try it that way. There you go. Let's borrow $10 million. Interest rates are really high, so it's not the best time to be borrowing, but I want to get this retail store built, furniture store. Where was it? Right there, I think was where I was looking at for about $10 million. 24. Is there a better spot? 27 for $13 million. 27 also for 13. 30 for 11. Let's do it. Bargain. All right. So, how did so this store is making $3 million or $370,000 a month. $32 million in revenue. I guess let's just look at revenue. And this store is making $23 million in revenue. And this one has the weird purchase and sales setup. So do I need 2 purchases and 1 sales? I don't know. Whoops. Let's just go with a standard layout. There's also basic retail store layouts. I don't know why they have this inventory layout. I really don't want to use that one. And this one is weird too. Exit. Let's go to our other existing store. You can't just click through. You do not have a third purchasing item. That's right. That's why that works that way. So you know what? Let's try their inventory model. That's fine. But let's do it with the advertising. That'll work. Great. And we will, I guess, we will link to, let's just go Shanko. And seems like the shortest supply is on the sofas, I guess. Well, what I really want to do is go with the longest supply. I guess the chair right there. And then we'll link this one to the sofa, and we'll link this one to the bed. Now, it is a little frustrating that it doesn't automatically set the training level when I just had the training level like permanently set within the, you know, my corporate headquarters. That's kind of weird. Hey, it's my birthday, May 12th. Happy birthday. Oh, too late. Missed it. Let's link up some media here. 35 ratings for only $2 a point. That is so cheap. We're going to select that media. Drop it down to about $80,000 a month, although it looks like our stuff is doing pretty well. Let's look at our prices. Look, our brand has almost recovered from the problems that we had before, so we can raise the price quite a bit. 32. That should be fine. So we're 384 for the bed. Need to lower the price on this one a little. I think I need to go one more. There we go. And on this chair here, we can raise it a bunch. There we go. So we have 150, 391, 384. Whoops, 84. I'm just going to go 385 there. Whoops. 50. So, you know, it's annoying that you got to go through and do that for every store. Oh, I just heard a little notation alarm. That means something happened. I think that means my research finished up. Let's get these set up to 150. 381. Whoops. Fine. We'll just put you at like 387 as well. That's good enough. 38, 34, 36, 27. Come on, drop because of the price. Just drop. Oh, okay, I guess you did. Good. We're in good shape. All right, so my R&D of bed is complete. That's good. So that means that these beds will be of better quality. I don't think I need to upgrade. I do need to upgrade. No. That's to set production. No, don't need to do that. All right, so I don't need to upgrade. It automatically gives me that 42 quality instead of whatever it was, 40 or something. So interest rates have gone up. All right, R&D of chair is complete. So chair, 36, 39. Oh yeah, cool. We can see the level of the stuff that they're producing as they produce it. Looks like 39 is going to be the cap there. What is this flashing? Oh, it's because the R&D. Oh, so it's starting up a whole new cycle with that. Actually going to terminate that research. Yep, I got that. Okay, so let's ignore all. Thank you. Terminate R&D, and here you're going to terminate. Great. And so once this one finishes up, I'm gonna rejigger my R&D plans, and I'll have three stripes there, so it will get everything done in 1 year, and it will give everything whatever, probably 10 points or 12 points or 11 points or something weird like that. Let's get out of Chengdu and back to Hamburg. Here in Hamburg, things are going well. We're up to $10 million again. Means I could probably pay back that loan. Let's go to financial actions. We're going to repay the max. Oh, no, let's repay the max, not the Partial max. There we go. Give it a little time to build up some cash reserves before I start spending more money. Looks like all these people are working pretty well, except for this. So see, that right there is a good indicator that these salespeople are not really doing much. Can I guess I can unlink it by doing that. And I just want to fire these guys. Can I set you to none, I guess? No, not advertise. None. Luckily, advertising division is cheap to set up. So now I got these two. Oh, yeah. Let's try doing it this way then. Inventory. I can't do that, unfortunately, for my beds. I could set this up as a new sales division, but then I'd have to fire all those level 4 people, so no, we're not going to do it. Not much I can do there. Alright, my R&D of bed is complete, so we're going to ignore, and I will... Wait, did it start? And is the clock running that fast? Shh. Ah, crap. How did I waste so much time? Must have been while I was in there fiddling around. I mean, clearly it was while I was in there fiddling around. All right, well, I deserve a raise, and I think that we can up these dividends a little bit because we are still making a ton of money. Let's see what my personal finances are like, and when is this going to? When is this research going to be complete? It's hard to say, but it looks like probably October. So let's look at the stock market. I am up to $1.6 million. I can buy stock in pretty much anything I want. Let's slow that clock down. What does Shanko owns? Vigor, Loop, and Target Strike. So I don't want to buy any of those. All right, no, no. This might be worth buying. It's a pretty big spike, or a pretty big drop in price. Serpentine is always a good deal. I could just buy more Shanko. Oh, the price is down quite a bit on my own stock. Can I get Elizabeth Banks to sell me some of hers? I don't want to buy that much though. How do I just want to clear that out because I messed that up. Alright, Elizabeth Banks. I don't know what she's going to do if she accepts the offer. So I'm offering it at 112. Well, I need to pay more than it's worth. Otherwise, why would she sell it to me? There we go. Let's offer her that. Reject and demand $260 a share. Wow, forget it. I can't afford that. All right, let's just buy up. Should have bought Round Pedal while it was still at a low price. This Checker Wah is at a low price. And I can't buy either of those that are actually pretty low priced as well. Alright, well, how about I just sit on my money for now, because we've come to the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I'm really surprised I posted episode 1 today, and so I'm not recording these on a daily basis. I'm actually recording a batch of them over the weekend, and I'll just release one a day throughout the week. But I posted episode 1 today, and I was really surprised to see the response for it. More views than either or any of my RimWorld videos that I posted today. So I hope you're still watching, and I hope you've been enjoying this series. I'm glad that I didn't really expect that many viewers. So if I get good viewers on this, I will definitely do another playthrough after this one is over. I think I'm remembering some little tips and tricks on this, and I definitely kind of want to start out with doing like real estate and stock speculation for a few years before I get into actually building any manufacturing and all that. So that'd be a fun way to do things. Oh, look at that! Our R&D of chairs complete again. No. Oh. Let's see if we can wrap this R&D up before we go to. No, wait, hold on. This game. Let's wrap this up before we end the episode. If you've enjoyed this episode, click the like button down below and be sure to tell your friends to watch this great game. This is a really fun game. If you haven't checked out RimWorld, you should play that game. It is amazing, and I do Let's Plays of that on a daily basis. You can check those out and other games I'll be playing as well. I've already got a few in mind for my next series. So, zero pauses. Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye. How do I do this?